Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you have read about the title, today we are going to talk about if we're toxic, right? Okay. Let's just jump right into it because who has time? So, am I toxic? You may be toxic if, one, you start arguments for no reason. Like, you have arguments every day. You have to have an argument. And it's mostly like, at the end of the day, maybe you feel some type of way and you've been holding it in all day and you just explode. Like, at the end of the day, if you know, you know. Two, you share locations, not because, oh, I want to know my little baby's safe, I want to know my boo's safe. No. You want to share locations out of mistrust. So you can watch where he's going, watch where she's going. Why are you here? Sending screenshots. You're not here. You're not where you said that you was going to be. Like, that's toxic. Three, you listen to Brent Fayez. I mean, come on. Brent. Four, is your response to something when someone pisses you off? Oh, okay, bet. That's a bet. Oh, alright, bet. Yeah, cause we know what you're finna do. You break up every day. The little arguments that you have every day ends in a breakup. But then you end up dropping back over at the end of the night. Oh, I'm so sorry, babe. Like, blah blah blah. We're gonna be together forever. My man. Like, we're never leaving. I'm never leaving him. You've busted the windows out of his car, or you've busted the windows out of her car. That's just obvious. Seven, this is gonna be a little, I know how y'all like to tussle, but don't come for me, okay? You've trapped someone with the baby. You've trapped someone with a baby. Now, I'm not saying, like, you know, like, you got pregnant on accident. I'm saying you trapped somebody on purpose with a baby. Everyone around you calls you crazy. Friends, family, his friends, your friends. You may be the problem. You may be crazy. And it's okay. Like, you can accept it. That's the first step. Accepting it. You leave your boyfriend and you go over to get your hair ties or your socks or your t-shirt or your whatever it may be. Girl, you don't need that. Go buy another one at Target. You're just going over because you want to see him in person, and you know, like, once you see each other, who's breaking up? Not us. We're not breaking up. Good people are boring. Like, say if you're single and, like, oh, like, you found a good person and you're talking to them, and then, like, you're like, oh, this person's looking kind of boring. Like, I don't feel like I could be with this person. Like, this person goes to church, and this person reads their Bible every day. They journal. They go to the gym. They cook their own food. They have quiet spirits. This person is boring. If you think that's boring, you are the problem. You apologize, but you keep doing the same thing over and over. Oh, I'm sorry, babe. I shouldn't have done that to you. Blah, blah, blah. Then you're gonna do it again. Oh, I'm sorry, babe. Like, this is the last time. I'm not gonna do it anymore. What was me? Then you do it again. You have faked an injury, pregnancy, or going to jail to get the other person's response. Because maybe y'all haven't been texting, y'all haven't been talking, like, y'all are broken up. Oh, babe, I think I'm pregnant. And, like, you send a fake pregnancy test. Or you fake an injury. Oh, babe, I was shot. Like, or like, oh, I was in a wreck, like, blah blah blah. Or oh, I'm in jail, I'm gonna go to jail, like, I got pulled over. Like, babe, like, call me right quick. Okay. 13, you want them to cut off their roster, but you have an excuse as to why you can't cut off your roster. So he's like, you're like, oh, babe, I don't really like that you follow this girl. Like, you need to unfollow this girl. Okay. He unfollows her or whatever. And he's like, oh, babe, I really don't like this dude. Like, I feel some type of way about it. that's my friend. Like, he doesn't even like me like that. That's my brother. What, who was that helped his cousin with the groceries? You hate when your girlfriend or boyfriend posts on Instagram. Because, bitch, who is this for? Or, like, they post on their story and you're like, this looks too good, and you don't like it. You're a hater. You don't like it. You don't swipe up and be like, oh, babe, you look so good. You don't say anything. Except, like, why are you posting this? Like, who do you need to look good for? Your friends don't come to you for relationship advice, but hit you to do a 2-man. Let's have a moment of silence for everyone who had a 2-man last year or this year. That is like top tier toxic. Okay? You have broken his console, or you have broken her makeup. Cause like some dudes be having like game, like they make money off their game, and like y'all be breaking their consoles for funny and jokes. He was making money off that, and you just broke it. You gaslight. So say like he cheated on you, right? Oh well, if you went and blah 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 and blah blah blah, well, I wouldn't have felt the need to cheat on you. Or if you would show me more attention and was more affectionate, I wouldn't need to cheat on you. Or like she goes out with her girls and like, well, if you won't be going out with your girls like all the time, and I don't even trust them bitches, and you're always out with them, like I wouldn't need to cheat on you, like blah blah blah. Or making you feel delulu. Like you can be like, oh babe, I feel some type of way about you, like following this girl, or like blah blah blah, and he's like, why are you tripping? Like, you always do this shit, I hate this shit, like blah blah blah, you're so toxic, like I don't even know that girl, like shut up, like blah blah blah. Why are you even worried about social media? It's just social media. Y'all love to say that. Y'all love to say that. It's just social media. I don't even care about social media. I don't care about none of this. Okay, delete it, unfollow her, since you don't care. You lack accountability. You cannot take accountability for anything that you've done. You lack accountability. 19. Are you on this book? Ladies, you know. Ladies, if you have this book, you know. You know. This book literally teaches women how to be independent without a man. Which I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but it's in a toxic type of way. It's saying like, I mean, it is smart. Like there are good things in this book, like what a man will say to you when he wants to be with you versus like when he really doesn't want to be with you. Like, okay, so say like a man who wants to be in a long-term relationship with you, he's gonna tell you straight up, like, this is what I want for the future, this is what I see for us in the future. That's a man who knows what he wants, and he's gonna prove that by his actions, right? A man who does not know what he wants and who is just stringing you along and who's having fun in the moment, which most men do, he would say, I just want to see where things go. Like I don't really like titles. I don't really want to put like a title on what we have. I just want to flow and just vibe, and like whatever happens. Like, just be straightforward. That's y'all's problem. Y'all need to be straightforward with these women, because a lot of these women will be on the same type of timing that you're on. So say like, you don't even want to be with this girl. Okay, so make that known so she knows in her head not to get emotionally attached to you. But y'all don't want to do that, because you know if you say that, if she don't even want to fuck with you for real, she ain't gonna fuck with you no more. Because if she wants something serious and you don't, a woman who knows what she wants in life, she's not finna hang around and fuck with you no more after you tell her that you don't want nothing serious. And y'all know that, so that's why y'all play these games. And we know. You listen to Future. Like, deadass serious, you listen to Future. Like, genuinely listen to Future. Not listen to his music, but you listen to the shit that he says. Like these little snippet videos that you see where he's talking like, oh, I do this and this, and you actually listen to that. You are toxic. 21, a girl's night or boys night out does not exist. Let's get into it. You will not let your partner go out with their boyfriend or girlfriend. Friends type. Like, it's different. Like, you trust each other. You're like, oh, like, oh, you can go out with your boys, like, whatever. Like, you know, like, obviously you trust him. You know that he's not gonna go out and do anything. You trust her, you know she's not gonna go out and do anything. It's toxic when, no, you ain't gonna go out with none of these girls. Like, why you trying to go out with them? Like, you need to stay home with me, like, blah, blah, blah. That type of thing, like, controlling. You go through each other's phone. There's a difference when you go through each other's phone. I feel like if you genuinely trust someone, you know, like, oh, this person will never fuck me over, then you're not gonna go through their phone. But at the same time, like, okay, maybe that's the toxic coming out in me, but I was gonna say, like, you still kind of want to go through their phone, like, occasionally, not every day, but like occasionally here and there, to see, like, I mean, what are you doing on your phone? Like, so there have been people who have been married for years who have went through their spouse's phone and found emails, videos, pictures, text messages with their business partner. Like, it's a whole thing. Like, if you're going through their phone every day and you're finding stuff, like, it's time to break up. 23, basic communication. Constructive criticism feels like an attack and you get defensive. So say, like, I don't really like when you do this, like, you make me feel this type of way when you do this and that, or when you say this and that, or like, hey, I think you need to fix this because, like, it makes me feel this way, or like, I don't like when you do that. And you feel like that's an attack on you, so you decide to get defensive. Maybe it's not a decision, maybe you just do it out of, like, okay, well, I feel like I'm being attacked right now, and so you get defensive. Why the fuck do you always want to do this? You always want to argue, you always want to start shit, like, blah blah blah. That's toxic. You project your insecurities, meaning, so say, like, you're out, like, with your spouse or whatever, and you see a pretty female, and, like, you're like looking at your man's eyes, like, make sure he ain't looking at her for too long, or like she walks by and he, like, maybe glances at her because she's a beautiful woman. Why are you looking at these other bitches? Like, you want to fuck her right now? Like, girl, you need to heal. No, because I've been there. I've been that girl. 25, you say I love you after a week. Spooky. There's no way that you can love someone after a week and be able to say it confidently. If you think you can, you are delusional. 26 is getting their name tattooed on you within maybe like a week of knowing each other. I mean, I can get it, like, it's cute or whatever, but maybe after, like, you're engaged, yeah, or maybe after you're married, after you've taken their last name, get their name tattooed on you then. But you don't even have his last name, shorty, and you're getting his name tattooed on you. What's gonna happen whenever you break up with Brad and you're with Jake now? Who's Brad? You're mean to people for no reason, and I feel like when you're mean to people for no reason, it is a fear of being rejected or hurt. If you're just mean, like, if you're mean to men, if you're mean to other women, like, and same for dudes, like, if you're mean to other dudes for no reason, you're mean to women for no reason, it comes from a place of fear of being hurt and rejected. And baby, you need to heal. Thank you so much for watching my video. Glad I could help you. Glad if you learned something from this video. If you found out that you're toxic today, I am truly sorry, but there is help. You can find help. I'm being so serious. Like, we are so toxic. We are probably the most toxic generation, and it's only going to continue and possibly potentially get worse. So I pray for you guys. I wish the best for you guys. Please heal.